Hey all you cool cats and kittens, it's Carol Baskin, and you're watching The Sanitarium with Leatherface. Rawr!
Welcome to the Sanitarium with Leatherface.
What's up, everybody?
This is Malcolm McDowell, and welcome to the Sanitarium with Leatherface.
With Leatherface. Welcome to the Sanitarium with Leatherface. A new time, new era. Saturday nights at midnight. Last Monday was our final show. Then we're starting back up every Saturday at midnight. Live from Roxborough, North Carolina. Out in the middle of bumfuck Egypt. Special guest tonight, David Huckaba, the Badman Huckaba, MMA fighter, buddy of mine from California. He'll be on tonight. MMA fighter, and a hero too. Yeah, he's a hero. We're gonna get into that too. It's 12:08 in the morning, midnight. All the creepy crawlies are out. All the cool kids are out. Including here on the Sanitarium with Leatherface. We're gonna go into our commercial from our sponsor, Precision Rifles. And I'll be bringing Dave, the Badman Huckaba, online. We're gonna talk about some shit. Only on the Sanitarium. Shake and bake, motherfucker.
This commercial has been proudly brought to you by Dixie Precision Rifles, located at 129 Fairmont Plaza, Pearl, Mississippi. Here at Dixie, we pride ourselves on being a fully custom rifle manufacturer. We choose quality products and do full barrel installation of your lifetime investment. Adding to the rifle manufacturer, we are also a full-service gunsmith. From barrel cleaning to trigger adjustments. Honestly, we do whatever it takes. Dixie Precision excels in custom rifle builds, general gunsmithing, KG, DPC gun coatings, laser engraving, and custom load developments. You can find us at www.dixierifles.com.
What's up, fans? This is Dave Huckaba. I wanted to show you a couple punching techniques for a knockout of the week. One good combination is the jab up top, jab, jab. Throw a straight right underneath, body twist, hook to the body, hook to the head. Devastating punches. Hook to the body, hook to the head. Notice as I do this, I protect myself. Keep my right hand up. Jab, jab. When I cross, I set it up. That right there is devastating. I put a lot of people to sleep with that. Check my fights out, you'll see.
Yeah, it's a little clip from back in the day. He's got a little more white in his beard and his hair now, but... Well, no hair actually now, but he definitely got the beard and the white going. We're getting old. I'm getting old too, so it's alright. I'd like to welcome the Badman himself, Dave Huckaba. Welcome to the Sanitarium, man. How are you?
Man, living the dream, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I remember when I first met you, it was hella years ago. I was with Tony Gold, Anthony Zampano, a good friend of mine, my Off the Hook television cast member back in the day from 2004 to 2019, 2021. Still around. But yeah, we were at the Roseville Meat Market, and you were there buying a tri-tip. That's where I first met you. I don't know if you remember or not.
Fuck, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, it's some time ago. Man, I'm surprised all the weed I smoked that my short-term and long-term memory are both completely fried. Completely. So what's new for you, man? What you been doing lately?
Man, just the everyday life, man. Just fucking. My wife's beautiful. The kids are healthy, so kind of living the dream, man. I've been blessed, man. I got out of the city, got me some pretty way up here in the woods, man. I'm just kind of raising some animals and laying low. You know what I mean?
Isn't life so much better and such a big change when you move out to the country? You get some animals, you get under the stars, you get out of the city, you get away from that negative energy, you get away from all that bullshit, and everything just kind of changes. I had to get away from it as far as I possibly could, so.
Yeah, it does, man. It really changes everything. Just peace of mind, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Not a whole lot of political shit up here to deal with, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's really far apart, so we don't have a lot of that political bullshit that the city folks have to deal with most of the time, which I love that.
Yeah, California's getting really, really, really bad. I mean, I spent 44 years of my life there. And just to watch it completely crumble and become the PC alphabet mafia state is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the only way to live there is actually go to the mountains and get away from the city or from any place that remotely suggests you wear a mask and get this stupid vaccine. My opinion, sorry.
No, you're absolutely good, man. I ain't gonna sit here and hate on nobody that does it. You know what I mean? But I've never had to comply with anything, man. You know what I mean? I kind of... One thing I've learned at a young age, brother, we were all put here to die. You know what I mean? We're going to leave a legacy. You want to leave a mark, obviously. You want to try to be remembered. But at the day, man, tomorrow's not promised for you, for me, for not one soul here, man. So, fuck, man, enjoy your ride. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And you definitely should have a choice if you want to get poisoned and, choose your own death. I mean, even news today that the CDC has, and the Johnson & Johnson vaccination has been pulled. Might cause heart attacks or, pretty much the spike proteins are fucking killing people left and right. They're not even mentioning, like, a giant percentage of the people with so-called COVID in the hospital now are actually vaccinated people. So what fucking kind of world do we live in now? It's ridiculous.
Well, and the Omnicorps, man, they're saying that the only ones that really, I don't know, man. It's I don't know. To me, is it real? Is it real? Absolutely. Is it killing people? Yes. But those other people usually have more issues, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, man. I'm not trying to take anything away from anything, but numbers just don't make sense. In my eyes, the numbers don't make sense, you know what I mean? And I don't know, man. And I'm a believer in history, brother. You're right. In history, when people got sick or like plague, quarantine the sick people, brother. They didn't try to quarantine the world. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. If you're healthy, you shouldn't have to wear a mask. Because even a CDC released, unless you're showing symptoms, you're not contagious. Another thing to think about is, your underwear and your shorts don't even hold in a fart. So I don't know how a mask is going to hold in the world's most deadly so-called viruses. There's a movie out right now called COVID Land 2. I suggest everybody go watch it. It shows who the players are and what they're doing. There's a lady who is still alive. I'm shocked. Is a doctor of a general, and 12 years ago, she went and met with Governor Ventura, Jesse Ventura. She went all the way to Mexico to him and told him the whole scenario of how this is going to happen. They're going to roll out a pandemic. People are going to want to get a vaccine. It's going to be. She 12 years ago, she laid down exactly what's happened now. And you have to remember, Bill Gates, Fauci, these idiots, their hands have been in every pandemic there's been. I mean, even Africa and issues there with vaccines. Good old Gates and good old Fauci was there. So healthy people shouldn't wear masks. Healthy people shouldn't quarantine. And also, you got to remember. Go ahead,
man. It's our kids. Everybody. I didn't mean to interrupt you. My bad, brother. It's just the kids, man. You know, when these last 2 years, this couple of weeks turned into what? We're going on almost, man, the third year to over 2 years, right? I mean, shit.
Oh yeah, and kids are the ones getting damaged with it the most. The psychological damage of wearing a mask, social distancing, not talking or trusting your fellow man. I mean, leave our kids alone. They're constantly trying to do something to our kids. They couldn't come get your guns, so now they got to come for your kids. What makes me sick is wanting to vaccinate kids from 5 to 12 or whatever. And it's like there was barely even any deaths recorded amongst that age group. So why are you vaccinating them with that crap? They're causing spike proteins. They're killing people. Look at all the soccer players and sports people that's died around the world on the field of heart attacks. Heart attacks is on the rise.
This year, yeah. Look, man. Honestly, in my personal opinion about these vaccines, I mean, here's my personal opinion, brother. I really think they are population control. I think these vaccines are gonna mess up our youth. You know what I mean?
Well, they say by the time you get your first vaccine and your first booster, it already rewrites and wipes out your immune system. Yeah. So they knew this whole thing was created just to screw up the elections, and that was just the start of it. And a power grab, medical tyranny used for a power grab by a certain party. We all know who it is. We don't have to say their names. We know who they are.
Exactly.
So it's a shit game, and I was really glad to get out of California because the whole shit game was getting definitely, even Trailer Park Data said eugenics. Oh yeah, Bill Gates is a big eugenicist. I mean, I don't know, someone with a computer degree and doing all the computer stuff is involved in vaccines. Where is you're not a fucking doctor. Where is your degrees? And why does Fauci have a patent on COVID-19? So, a person who creates a pandemic and offers a cure.
Yeah, and he's been testing on shit for years, man. You know what I mean? Really behind the closed doors, but this guy's been testing on everything he can get his hands on. You know what I mean? Anything that he can get his hands on to test the shit on, he's tested.
Oh yeah. And I'm not anti-vaccine. I'm not anti-vaccine. I know vaccines over time have done good. But I believe the ones more recent are for population control and agenda purposes. So now I'm talking about sticking babies.
Even the vaccines we had years ago, the flu vaccines and everything back then, those things have been around for years. You know what I mean? And we're still having problems with them. They're still causing problems with certain people. Each one of them are unique. Go ahead.
We have to figure hundreds of thousands of deaths a year just by flu alone, and only one time within the past 5 decades have they even got it right one time. They got it right one time, and that was in 1997, 98. But it mutates so much by the time you get there next year that vaccine's useless. But it says the most recent. Yeah.
To me, I got to look at it like this, man. I've dabbled in different shit. You know what I mean? Mushrooms and acid. I'm not shy, man. I'm a fucking realist, man. But I've dabbled with different drugs my whole life. And each one of us are unique in our own way. So each one of those drugs that I explained to you, they're going to affect somebody in a different way. Nobody's going to have the same effect that the person's going to have. And these vaccines basically are that exact same shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's the way you know what I'm saying?
Well, definitely seems to be killing off the weak and the compromised people already. But I mean, it is amazing how Fauci is also connected to Wuhan, and there's also other labs around the country, up here in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, a couple other spots. So I mean, it's so coincidental that only the Democratic governors all came forward with the lockdown. Even our Gavin Newsom, I remember I was at my tattoo shop. I remember the day he locked it down, he was saying, his first paragraph of this whole pandemic was, "Oh, we know people are worried about being able to vote up in person for presidential election this year, so we'll make sure we have mail-in ballots so people can be safe." Then this guy came over and talked in his ear real fast and walked away, and he stopped talking about it, and that was the end of it. You couldn't even find that clip online. I saw it live. I heard it live, and that was the end of it. So the whole agenda for the mail-in votes, was already, everybody kind of has an idea why that was initiated. So now it's time to make it's time to make the money and propagandize and take over new regime.
These last couple of years, man, I mean, we always know, and everybody knows, the government's always kind of been shitty in their own way, right? I mean, history is what it is, right? But these last few months have kind of really opened a lot of people's eyes to what's really going on. And I'll tell you what changed a little bit of shit for me the other day was that the Kyle Reithardt thing. When he was got not guilty, I got excited, bro. It actually gave me a little bit of faith that our system still is there. It's still trying to work a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit of confidence. Yeah, it's totally in self-defense. We've seen the videos. I mean, the prosecutor even showed a drone footage or a camera and gave him blurry footage so they couldn't even see what was happening. And you have a gun drawn on you, people attacking you, you shoot. That was the end of it.
That's the end of it.
And then make it into a racial. Go ahead.
Maybe you could help me answer the question. Where did the BLM go? Where did that go? We haven't had a riot or nothing get burnt down since Biden's in office. Does that sound suspicious? Does he run that shit? Or I mean, come on, man. We haven't had no. I don't know, man. Kind of.
Well, it's already well known. It's already well known and documented that Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ, FRGPT, whatever, are all George Soros funded activists, and there's thousands of them. And he activated, follow the money trail. Most of the money leads back to George Soros and the Democrats, straight up. If you don't like that, you can leave. You can get mad at me. You can call me an extremist. You can call me deplorable. I guess I am, but I'm not fucking stupid, and I'm not gonna call something a unicorn as a horse. My imagination went away when I was a kid.
But saying that now, I'm fucking prejudiced and racist. You know what I mean? That's watching this video.
Oh, you're a Nazi. You're a Nazi.
Yeah, and that has nothing to do. I fucking love life. I love life, brother. I do. To me, there's one race. There's one race. I mean, in high school, some of my best friend was African American. Man, he ended up having a heart attack on the field while we were playing football and shit. Dude, I don't know, man. This society fell apart to me, bro. It's just a trip to me right now. This whole shit, man. But the has forced that on us. You know what I mean? They're feeding that shit to people every single day. Really kind of taking away our thought process, right? You know what I mean? When you're
and it's scary.
Day, you're getting programmed.
Exactly, and it's programming. It's like if you're not going to program yourself with the Lord and with good things and with good life and good attention, then someone else is going to program you. And like media, all the bullshit going on is if you don't program yourself, then who's programming you? And it's you got to be able to pull yourself out of that system. You have to be able to pull yourself out of a remote place that wants you to suggest even vaccinating or wearing a mask. You got to get somewhere with like-minded people, and like-minded people are unfortunately under attack right now.
One of the biggest things that people honestly really forget or they don't know is everything on television, everything on that radio, everything that you guys are watching and everybody is for. Somebody's paying for what you're seeing, right? So, Therefore, if I have the money to pay for everybody and tell everybody you need this, you need this, you need this every single day, they're gonna follow, bro. They're gonna follow that shit. They're gonna follow. I mean, I'm not trying to bag on everybody, but there's not too many self-thinkers in this world anymore, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that are just that follow fucking media that follow
It's,
it.
it's ignorant herd mentality. I mean, there's herd mentality and there's ignorant herd mentality. And it's like, turn off CNN, turn off those news stations, turn off those bureaucratic bullshit ran stations. Media is unbiased anymore. It never was. And that's just Operation Mockingbird was initiated back, decades and decades and decades ago. All the media says the same things. They're a bunch of birds chirping the same song. Same script.
I'm a little goofy, bro. I told my wife like this, man. I don't want to live forever. You know what I mean? If I come to a point in my life where my wife can't, my wife bite my ass or I'm not right, I just told her push me off a cliff. I'm not that dude. You know?
If I can't get a boner and wipe my own ass, fucking drop me into that volcano. I'm ready to go.
And you know what I mean? Just push me off a cliff or something. I'm cool with that shit. I can accept it. I'm not. Man,
you can YouTube it and show the world and go out with a bang.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think in one of my biggest problems, man, is not people self-thinking. You know what I mean? Following. You know, I don't know, man. I never really did it, man. I believe in what I see and the facts that happen right around me. I know, man. I could probably tell you 100 people I know that have this COVID, and I'm not even bullshitting because I know thousands. But I could tell you 100 people that had this shit, bro, and they would tell you probably, man, it was a fucking bad hangover, 2 or 3 days. I did this, I did that, and it was gone. I had
it on Christmas when they first came out. I had it pretty bad too, but it was just like the flu. It had some weird hot flashes and kind of went away and came back and forth a couple times. I can tell it was something different. For sure.
My wife and I had it. We went through it, but it wasn't. I want to say three or 4 days. It was kind of shitty for her. I think it was 2 days for me. But I honestly think it's how your shape is. What do you do? How many people nowadays don't even fucking sweat every day? And I'm just being real. I'm not trying to be a fucking punk. How many people don't even fucking break a or they sit on the internet and fucking,
How many people drink 8 glasses of water a day?
Yeah, it ain't happening, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I drink 8 fucking cases of beer, but I'm just playing.
Well, I have cherry moonshine and cheer wine soda. It's excellent.
Oh, good shit.
Oh, the moonshine's excellent here.
I'm just trying to keep shit realistic, be real. You know what I mean? How many people, on a percentage, really even fucking work out to sweat anymore? I mean, look at our schools and our society and our schools right now. When's the last time you seen a school, a high school, run an auto shop, run a wood shop, run a trade school to get these kids? You know what I'm saying? Fuck, everything now is about create an app, make a video, fucking TikTok. You know what I mean? You got these.
Yeah, the schools are too worried about teaching our kids critical race theory, transgenderism, drag queen story time. How do you feel that your second grader, third grader is going to school to learn math, reading, science, the basics, and they're doing drag team. There's a drag queen there reading them stories, teaching them what it's like to be what a drag queen is being about. And you can do what you want to do. Yeah, if you want some other dude's hairy asshole, if you want some boobs, whatever your preference is, that's on you. I don't give a shit. If you want to be happy, hell, be happy. I don't give a shit. I'm not against it. But keep the fucking shit away from my kids. So let me be the parent and talk to them when I'm ready for them to learn about this and that. Not the school making decisions what my kid's going to learn. Fuck you.
Absolutely. At least give our kids a chance, brother. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. Look, I know that there's going to be the same-sex relationships. All the way you go, there's going to be multiple shit. Everything you do, man. But all I ask is to let my kids make the right decision. I don't need my kids seeing dudes kiss or 2 women kiss at their school or somebody pretend to be something they're not. There's enough of those fake fucks in the world anyways, besides just being transgender or being whatever. I mean, how people, their best friend that's right next to them is steal the clothes off their fucking back in today's society because the loyalty and trust is gone. I mean,
And I don't care what you are, what your preference is, or what it is. I think everybody is created equal. We all have the same color of blood. We're all red on the inside. But it's like don't force your beliefs. Just like I don't believe in forcing your religion on people. Well, don't force your sexual preference on people. Let people be. Let them. If they want to find out about something, that they know where the internet is. They know groups to talk to people, and leave it at that. But don't vaccinate my child when he goes to school. Don't tell him about things that is my job as a parent to tell them about. So definitely be careful with your kids going to school, because they're trying to, the UN is trying to roll out where children can make their decisions and get vaccinated. So be careful on that, people. If my kid went to school and got vaccinated without my consent, there'd be some big trouble going on.
I would advise everybody to please look into private schools. Look into private schools, man. Schools that are good.
And homeschooling too.
Yeah, homeschooling too, man. Educate yourself a little bit better, right? I mean, my kids, I put them in private school. I got blessed during my fight career. I got to put them through private school, and man, it was just so much better. I think, there was like maybe 15 kids in my kids' class, right? I mean, what is there now in a standard classroom? 35, 30. There's 15 kids in my school's class. I mean, the teachers got individual time with them. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole game. I mean, that's just, they teach them. I don't know, man. When a kid shakes your hand, he should look you in the eyes. And I mean, maybe I'm different. Maybe I'm old school, but that's the way I look at shit.
Oh yeah. And right now, it's just sad. I mean, I saw some video recently of a school, and it was there in California. I think it was in Yolo County, to where these poor kids were sitting outside in the cold rain, underneath a canopy, open building canopy, 6 feet apart, sitting on buckets, eating their lunch, reading the books, out in the fucking cold, out in like 50 something degree weather, raining, and it's so damaging to the children. I mean, this goes beyond us. It goes beyond. I mean, they're coming for our children, and that's scary. I don't want to sound like Alex Jones or anybody else. I think they're excellent, and everything they've said came true, and people should give people credit. But I mean, it's obvious what they're doing. They're coming for your kids, man. They want them vaccinated. They want the state and the schools already made it clear that that your children are part of a commune. They're not yours, and that's their mental mentality with this.
You know what's trippy, man? When I grew up, man, my grandma used to always tell me, man, she was always, hey, baby, start no shit, there'll be no shit, right? It's kind of the one I think I lived by my whole life. And she also, another one, try to kill people with kindness. So here's the deal with me, man. If I'm standing in line anywhere to Home Depot, Lowe's, or wherever, and you're standing next to me, I'm going to strike up a conversation, man. Hey, how's life treating you? I'm that person, man. And half the time you do that, people look at you like you're a fucking tweaker or something nowadays. I don't want to talk to them. I mean, well, fuck, dog, I'm just trying to, I mean, it's just weird, bro. It's just fucking weird to me, man. I love people, bro. I grew up in a different era. I'm 47 years old. I grew up when you were in those places, in conversation, man. People.
I definitely agree that you're a hero. We're gonna go ahead and get into that now, and I'll go ahead and start off as you're a very alert, awesome person. And just to let you know, when I was in kindergarten, I had a lady next door named Mrs. Glick, and she was an older lady, probably in her 80s, and I was just a little buck, 4 or 5 years old, and I used to go over and visit her and stuff. And the one day I went over there, knocking on her door, and she had a heart attack, and she was on the floor, and she was yelling for me to get help. And I ran over and got my parents, and they came out, and because I found her, they saved her. And she got a pacemaker, and she named it Telly, and she named it after me. And so people, being caring and loving and caring about people is an awesome thing now. And it seems like a lot less of it's happening, but there's still people like me and you, for example. And just so you guys know, Dave had witnessed a little bad accident with a motorcyclist a week ago with a dad and a daughter on his way home. And I was following you on Facebook, man, and I got teary-eyed, and I was like, man, fucking Dave made a big fucking difference. The dad ended up losing a leg. You thought he was dead, and the 9-year-old girl with her ankle separated from, broken, separated, you had pulled over, and you covered them up and tried to make sure they're okay. You stayed with them and provided them with, some medical and warmth until the paramedics got there. And everybody knows about it, man. And to you, it's just an everyday thing. You would have done it for everybody, but you're a fucking hero, man. And people need to know there's still people who care in the world and full of love and do cool shit. And why don't you go ahead and tell us about I know it might be kind of hard and you're gonna get emotional. That's cool. We're all dudes. It's all good. But go ahead and tell us what happened that day.
Man, that shit was a trip, man. I don't know if anybody follows my Facebook and follows me, or anybody knows what I'm about, man. I try to put a little bit of peace in the world every day. I want people to know their worth. I don't want to get into a babble scene, but man, I was coming home. I was following my wife the other day, right? And we come up on Highway 49, and when we're coming up, the one truck stopped my wife, and I kind of like pulled off to the side of the road, and I tried to look what he stopped for, and I seen a body in the middle of the road. A body. I mean, it was laying across the double yellow line, and there was a truck that was in front of me. Just one person was with that guy, with the body. So man, it's just like, I think really God took over. I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. I reacted so fast. I yanked the truck off the side of the road. I pulled him on the bank. I took off, and it's raining really good, and I wind sprayed the guy, right? And the guy's leg was completely cut off from the knee down. I mean, it was gone. I couldn't even find it. That's the first thing I was looking around, and it was gone. His leg was gone. Car was gone. The bike was gone. I couldn't even see where the bike was, right? So right now, you got to understand where I'm at right now. I really don't know what happened. There's no bike. The car that hit him was kind of, and his leg's gone. The car was there. It didn't leave the scene. I just wasn't in my vision. It wasn't in my sight. And so his leg was bleeding pretty good. One of the guys there took off a belt and cinched his leg quick because the leg was missing. They put a belt on his leg and chopped it off. And felt his neck to make sure he still had a pulse, and he did have a pulse, but he was motionless. And while all this was happening, I look out of the corner of my eye, man, and about 50 feet away, I see somebody with a helmet on, and it's smaller. So I leave the two gentlemen there with the guy, and I chuck it over to them, right, and oh man, and she said, I said, hey, how you doing? Are you all right? And she's all, my feet are cold. Then the fucking impact was so hard, man, it blew her out of her shoes and socks. She had no shoes on. She had no socks on. And her ankle was a compound fracture. The only thing she put on was some meat, the leg, right? The artery was still there because it wasn't bleeding that bad. I went through Explorers when I was young in fire department. You know what I mean? I was the battalion chief, so I know how to act on these things, man. I know what needs to be done. So instantly, man, I started talking to her. What's your name, honey? She told me her name. I'm going to leave it off. She told me her name. And I said, she's all, my feet are numb. They're freezing. And I said, I didn't have the heart to tell her. I wasn't trying to. You don't want to cause more problems. You just want to cause. You want to make ease. Do you have any animals at home? Do you have any pets? Yeah. Yes, I do. I have Cooper. He's and there was another one too. I forgot the other dog's name. But it was just, so we're talking. I said, how old are you, babe? I'm 9 years old. I said, do you know where we are? And as this whole time I'm talking to her, I'm kind of like checking her helmet, checking her helmet, making sure there's no scratches or no head trauma on her helmet. And asked her if she hurt anywhere. Do you hurt anywhere? She's all, no, my feet are numb. Well, by now, traffic's backed up pretty good, right? Get up. I said, hang on real quick, honey. Hang on real quick. I run to the very first car stuck in the traffic jam. And I explained my situation really fast. The dude I wish I knew his name. I didn't have time, but I said, I need this, I need that. He got up, yanked off his jacket, yanked off all his shit, man. I ran back to her. I wrapped her up and got everything dialed. And we're probably a good 20 minutes into this. And then her dad, she asked how her dad was. She said, how's my dad? I said, oh, he's going to be okay. And then I heard him. He woke up. Ooh, She said,
oh, thank God.
Yeah, it was, man, I think everything happens for a reason, bro. I honestly, man, I thank God I was there to be part of it. I don't know, man. I think that I acted fast. The people that were there acted super fast. There was an RN pulled up out of her private car. She helped out. A pastor pulled up. His wife. They were amazing people. I didn't get a chance to talk to them. This happened so fast, right? You know what I mean? Just.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It made my heart feel good. There was still people willing to out in the storm that was there. I had people holding umbrellas over me while I was holding this little girl on the ground, just talking to her, trying to keep her, making sure she didn't want to go to sleep, making sure she didn't, you know what I mean, making sure that.
Well, I will say one thing, man, is you're pretty strong. You're pretty strong in the mind and the body, because I mean, I read in your post and you thought he was dead already. So you're going over and you're taking care of this little girl who's sitting there, who her foot's almost hanging off. Her ankle was broke. Luckily, she didn't lose her foot. But you're already over comforting this girl who, with you already in your mindset that, hey, he's already dead. you know, and you're sitting there comforting this little girl and keeping strong with her, and that's an angel, man. Angel hopped in you, and you did the deed, man. So I want to go ahead and bring up, there's a GoFundMe out for this father and daughter. They did both survive the motorcycle accident. He lost a leg, she had a broken ankle. But if you go ahead and go to GoFundMe.com, type in father and daughter injured in motorcycle accident, they're raising money for hospital bills and care and support for the family. And it's that giving time of year. Go ahead and give the gift and help a family. And remember, people, there's motorcycles around you, and I'm a motorcyclist as well. And sometimes we don't, it's not that we don't see you, it's that we don't have much time to get out of the way. And when you come over into our lane or something like that, we can't always see you. And this is what happens. So, yeah, GoFundMe.com, father and daughter injured motorcycle accident. Dave Huckaba, you're an angel, man. That was an awesome thing. And if anybody thinks you're an asshole, they definitely shouldn't think that anymore, because you're an angel. I mean, your horns are holding the halo up, but you're rocking it, man. All right, we're gonna go into a quick commercial. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break. Oh yeah, we're in a little delay. Sorry. Quick little commercial from our sponsor, and we'll go ahead and bring on the rest of the guys for the roundtable. I have a couple of friends on right now. We'll go into a little 15-minute chat here with the group, and we'll wrap it up. So go ahead and hang tight, Dave, and I'll be right back.
The best fudge comes from Uranus. Uranus, Missouri. That felt good. Tastes even better. Wow. Deep in the crack of America's heartland, the citizens of Uranus are bursting to give you their amazing fudge. That's right, fudge from Uranus. I'm not fudging with you. We're literally in Uranus. That's the mayor of Uranus, and you can get your fudge out the back door at UranusGeneralStore.com. And we're not fudging with you. I'm as serious as a fudging horse kick to the side of your fudging head.
I am as serious as forgetting your fudging anniversary.
I'm serious as skid marks on your fudging undies.
I'm serious as fudging a pregnancy test.
I'm serious as fudging the presidential election.
I'm serious as fudging the bar exam.
Uranus squeezes out so many different fudges that they have a fudge for everyone. They got blueberry fudge, chocolate fudge, vanilla fudge, chocolate pecan fudge, mint chocolate fudge, cookies and cream fudge, peanut butter fudge, M&M fudge, toffee bar fudge. There's a fudge for everyone. Right now I'm making the mayor's #2 favorite flavor of fudge. You can try some at UranusGeneralStore.com. Click now. That is some yummy fudge from Uranus. The best fudge does come from Uranus, Mr. Mayor. That's my dad. Go to UranusGeneralStore.com and order the best fudge and fudge this side of the Mississippi. And the other fudge side, too. We can't contain it anymore. Uranus is about to explode across your screen and your front door. Ooh, fudge! Quit prairie dogging and order the best fudging fudge ever. Hey, Mr. Prairie Dog. So if digging for fudge in Uranus isn't your thing, then bring your fingers over here. Uranus offers a lot more than fudge. They got fudging magnets. They got fudging hats and the hottest fudging calendars of Uranus you've ever fudging seen. Ooh, that's cool. But if you ask me what the best part about Uranus is, other than the fudge in Uranus, it's the fudging shirts. Fudge not, lest ye be fudged first. Fudge, 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 fudge. Want to see more of Uranus? Come see the amazing attractions like the Moonicorn Creamery and Funnel Cakery. Fudge it great. Escape Uranus escape rooms. Fudgerific. Uranus Sideshow Museum. Hot fudge. Chicken Bones Party Bar and Grill. Fudge, yeah. So quit fudging around. How many more times do I need to say fudge to get you to order some fudge and fudge? Seriously, Uranus can't hold this fudge forever, so you might as well order some fudge today, for fudge sakes. Go to UranusGeneralStore.com and order your fudge today. Or come down here and drop some deuces yourself. Peace.
Welcome to Uranus!
Let's make Uranus great again. Fudge, yeah! Fudge, 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 fudge. Fudge.
Welcome back to the Sanitarium with Leatherface and Dave Badman Huckaba. Going in the second half of the show, gonna get a little more crazier. Hope I didn't tear you up too bad on that last one. I'm gonna get kind of rough there. You still there, bud?
Yep, hold on. Sorry,
All right.
brother. Oh, shit. Where we go?
It went dark. It went dark on us. I see your chin for a second.
Hold on. What happened?
It got dark.
I got the little circle coming back.
You're on the way back?
Oh, dang it. Yep. I hope.
All right, let me try something. Hold on. All right. Still a black screen. Where'd you go?
Is it buffering? I don't know, man.
There you are. You had to come forward. You were leaning back too much, too comfortable, and you went out of picture.
Okay.
Bringing in the second part of the show with the round table. The awesome music you're hearing is from the legendary PurpleStickey with Executiona. Whoa, whoa. So tonight, I'd like to welcome my round table. We have the world famous Jimmy Castle. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta turn your mute off, dipshit.
I'm here at the fudge factory making some fudge.
Oh, I bet you are. He's like the. I'm sure you remember Goldberg on WWE, right? He's like the gay version of Goldberg. We call him Gayberg. Yeah, he loves that. He's like, oh, fuck you. Give us a. Oh, yeah. Let's hear it. Let me hear it.
Oh, fuck yeah, motherfucker.
Oh, fuck yeah. And we also have Trailer Park Dave.
What's up, Dave Huckaba? Hey, man, my hat's off to you for what you did for that family, brother.
Yeah, he's a hero, man. A true American hero. Rocking the Trump hat on the sanitarium. I know, man. I kind of teared you up earlier. Sorry about that. It was getting me, too. I'm like, oh, fuck. It's getting me. But you know, good people need to be honored and lifted up, and you're our lifted up guest tonight, my friend.
Dave, I went through the same thing last year with a guy that wrecked his motorcycle in Olivehurst, California, so I totally understand. You know.
Good shit. Yep.
Yeah.
We had one. My buddy had one, but it wasn't that. Dave Spikerman used to take me to all my fights, bro, and we were down in L.A. And this one bike was cutting traffic. This was like 5 years ago, man, and we've seen it. And he ends up smacking up in his car. We're like, fuck, man, we're in L.A. You know, there's 8 lanes on both sides. And then everybody's just driving. I was like, fuck, we got to help him, dog. So my boy gets out, and we grab this fucking two big boys, 270 pounds, grab his little crotch rocket dog and move it up the side of the road. And we sat dude down, and he's like, I'm good. He tried to start his shit and leave. And we're like, no, wait for the paramedics, but we got to go. You know, that was a whole other one back in the day.
Yeah. Well, the accident I witnessed, man, was some stupid-ass chick literally cut in front of a motorcyclist going 45, right? She literally turned right in front of him and he broadsided her, you know. And I'm a retired paramedic, so, you know, I hopped out of my car instantly and immediately took team control to help the guy, you know. And he ended up losing both of his legs, man, but I ended up saving his life. So, yeah, man, I know that shit, man.
I guess we all got some life-saving stories. That's a good thing.
I said, man,
we're extraordinary human beings.
You were a fighter, Dave, and that day you chose to fight a different type of fight, man. Like I said, my hat's off to you because you saved someone else's life, man, for real.
Yep.
You did what you had to do, man. Much love to you, Dave.
Oh, I love it. Good shit, man. Thank you very much.
All right, so we have one more person who is supposed to come on. I'm not seeing quite where he's at. But Jimmy Castle, you on?
Yeah, he's muted though again.
There he is. Turn your mic off, Dick.
Mike.
Turn your mic off, Dick.
Mike.
Turn your mute off, Dick.
I'm right here, asshole.
There you go. Oh fuck! Every damn show is like he's like.
Dude, I'm trying to get this fucking crowd.
He was like he's Anne Frank trying to sing a Guns N' Roses song. He's like,
I was trying to get through the fucking crowd. Yeah, damn it.
Oh,
Shit.
jeez.
It's hard being this famous. You know what I mean? You gotta fucking swim through the crowd.
God.
Lay off
So we,
the phone.
so we got all the California people here online except for me and Jimmy moved. Jimmy moved to Georgia. I moved to North Carolina. So
And
I'll
I'm
tell you
on
what.
my way-
I tell you what. Life has changed since I've moved to the South. Everything we were taught about the South was bullshit. Complete and
It
utter
is.
bullshit.
I lived in Kentucky for a long time and Indiana. It's all bullshit, man.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
And,
Come out here, you better be careful because you might catch Mississippi mud pig.
Oh man, my father-in-law was a Mississippi mudslinger, and my mother-in-law was a Cunas man from Louisiana. So I'm good.
You don't want to get
How's the weather up
Mississippi
there in
mud
North?
pig.
How's the weather in North Carolina?
It's like two lesbians playing football.
We lost Leatherface.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he'll be back in a second, man. That happens from time to time. So, Castle,
So where were you
how's the
at
weather,
again?
man? I'm in Marysville, man.
Oh,
in
so we ain't even
Mississippi.
far, brother. I'm up here in Hamptonville.
Camptonville?
Yep, Marysville is about 20 minutes, bro.
Dude, I grew up in up there by Camptonville, man. I used to hang out at Mother Truckers when I was a kid.
Oh,
Over there in
shit.
North
Yeah,
San
the
Juan.
organic sort of- Okay,
Yeah,
yep,
I used to
I'm
live
actually
off of Old
right down the street
49.
right now.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm parked right down the street from there right now.
Yep, that's cool. I grew up in that area, man.
I
That's
love
my
it.
stomping grounds.
Everybody's cool as fuck up here. A bunch of hippies, love no war. You know what I mean? Everybody's fucking growing weed, smoking, fucking enjoying life. You know what I'm saying?
He said,
Yeah,
technical
it's illegal
difficulties,
here.
please stand by.
It was illegal here.
Yeah. Telly
Is it?
just said he's having technical difficulties. Please stand by.
He'll be back. It's all right. We can
Yeah,
still
he'll be
continue
back.
the conversation.
Yeah. Well, I am. So, but yeah, man. So, no. I grew up there, man. And some of my friends were actually firefighters up there for the fire department where you're at up in Camptonville.
Hey, man, I love those dudes. Tell you right now, they done my ass already, a couple. I mean,
Yep.
fuck, Cal Fire up here has been straight fucking righteous, bro. Nothing but love and respect for all those dudes putting it on the line. I fucking love those guys, man.
Oh, yeah, for real, man. There's been some pretty devastating fires up in that area of the past few years.
That's
You know?
the only thing I'm fucking scared of. I mean, I'll fight anybody in the world. I'm gonna tell you right now, these fires ain't no joke, and these fucking mountain lions up here ain't no joke. On my deck about
No.
6 months ago, man, it scared the fuck out of me.
I bet. You know, my family used to actually have a mountain lion as a pet over on the
back.
ranch that I lived on. We
Yeah,
had
we're-
a
I went outside to take.
mountain lion.
I went outside to take a piss about 4:30 in the morning. Real shit, bro. I swear to God, I went outside to take a piss. I got a video. I'll post that shit on Facebook. And I heard this thing hiss at me. Like, what the fuck is that? And I look over to the right. It's a fucking mountain lion, like 10 feet away from me, with this fucking guy hissing at me. I'm like,
Oh, fuck that.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking darted in the house. I was like, oh no, we ain't doing this shit no more.
Did it run off? Though? Did it run off when it saw you?
Hell
No,
no.
that motherfucker didn't run. It paced my deck for
You're
like
lucky
another
the
fucking 2 or 3
motherfucker-
minutes.
That's a pretty badass mountain lion to fucking stand his ground against the bad man himself.
Yeah, well, most of the time they'll
bullshit.
run
That
away.
motherfucker. Hey, he's lucky that motherfucker didn't attack him.
Yeah, no shit.
Mountain lions are no joke. We had to fight one off of my best friend's. We had to fight one off of my best friend's girlfriend one time.
Yeah.
Hey, I was fast naked, so he must not have seen nothing he liked.
All right, so I have a theory, and it kind of includes the mountain lion. So I have a universal move that will make any animal, any mammal or reptile let go of you. All right, you listening? Check us out.
It's real simple.
So if you were a mountain lion, a bear, or a big giant crazy person like Dave, and you had someone, let's say you had Dave, let's say you had me in a headlock, right? You had me in a headlock. Would you let go of that headlock if I just shoved like 3 fingers up your ass?
Well,
no lube, no spit. Yeah, even dipping my fingers in some dirt, so there's just no lube whatsoever. Wouldn't you let go?
Yeah, that's why I was holding up my thumb. I've done that.
I would hope Dave would let go. He would let go, right?
I ain't scared.
I got some big fingers though.
I had my leg one time. I had a hit bull grab a hold of my leg, and I got him off me by shoving my thumb up his ass.
See, that's just a thumb. You know what I'm saying? If I had someone check my oil dry.
Fucking dude. Somebody touches my asshole.
He's like, that's why they call me the Badman. I'll check your fucking oil in the ring.
Right now.
Hey, I swear, when I was a youngster, right? One of these times I got me a cougar. I was a youngster, right? I got me this cougar, and I was putting some work to it, right? And she reached and fucking tried to check my oil. I was like, God damn, what the fuck is that? Don't that shit. You know what I mean? I was not cool with that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I knew at that very moment I was getting married to a woman
Yep.
that's never fucking around.
And I bet you change. I bet you stop what you're doing. I bet you let go of that beer, you drop that joint or whatever. Yeah, you got 3 dry ones you're letting go. So I figure a pit bull, a alligator, a bear, anything. Yeah, I'm going for my elbow. Right down to my elbow. I'm going for elbow.
Yeah, catch a right hook from that shit. Yep.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
yeah, man, but hey, it's pretty cool, David, to know you're from the area where I grew up, man. That's pretty cool.
We all California boys.
Yeah, the move up here was pretty fucking awesome, man. I had a lot of bad habits when I stayed down there in the city, man. Everything was too accessible, you know what I mean? So by getting my big ass up here to that.
I grew up in San Jose.
You know what I mean?
Yep, I know, man.
Yep.
San Jose, San Francisco, East Palo Alto, Mount
Well, Jimmy, I definitely know the San Francisco thing for you, that's for sure.
Yeah, the house I spent my teenage years in, David.
Not that part
of
of San Francisco.
Jimmy, he loves it.
Yeah, the house I grew up in for my teenage years was up there off Tyler Foot Road.
Oh, yeah?
Have you heard
I got a couple.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Well,
that's a nice spot.
Yep.
Well, Dave, I wanted to thank you for coming on the Sanitarium tonight. We're about to get into the Christmas special for the Talking Xenomorph show. And you're an angel, you're a hero, you're awesome. Not only are you an MMA fighter, you're also a hero. And that's something good to have in your book. Hats off. We love you. Which one?
I really appreciate that. I don't look at it like that, dude, but I swear to God, I just think I'm doing God's work, and I appreciate you guys for saying that. I really do. But, man, I don't know. I mean, I was just the right person at the right time, right? I mean, that's the way I got to look at it. I'm there for a reason.
Oh, yeah. and
yeah, but a lot of other people would have chose not to get involved, but you chose to get involved. That's what makes you different.
Oh, yeah. Sure, man.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Well, bro, I'll keep in touch. Thanks for coming on our first episode on the Saturday at Midnight Entertainment. Just want to have a good late night show and get some stuff on. Yeah. I definitely like working better on a weekend than working on a Monday, so.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'll keep in touch, man.
Happy home. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and God bless, brother.
Yeah,
so all that good shit.
One last line, number rule for keep a tight ass.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Remember how to get out of a headlock.
Quickest way out of the headlock right here.
Remember how to get out of a headlock, but just remember it's not going to work for Dave Huckaba. Oh, you love it.
Off the the snowman can be fickle. Have a lot of fun at Christmas.
Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
You're watching the Talking Xenomorph on the Sanitarium.
Human families get together for fun and merriment. Old human friends reunite, and humans around the globe celebrate the birth of baby Jesus. For me, it signifies the moment when I was rescued from the abyss of outer space and was brought to a new home planet of giant humans. A house of enormous new family members for me to live with. New family, new friends.
Hello? Anyone in there? Hello?
Particularly, a little boy, who for the purposes of my videos and his privacy, I simply refer to as the human.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. R2, shut down all the garbage smashers on the detention level.
Yes, it's a special time, full of joy and giving, family and togetherness.
Jack Skellington. No relation, no resemblance. Jurassic freaks. You lay golden eggs. Ba-rum-bum-bum-bum. Foxy Lee, I'm gonna get ya. Bum 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 bum. Went all through the house. Now the creature was staring, not even a miles. Well, right on the long narrow road, such a clatter. I ran from my bed to see what was the matter. What can I wonder? I should appear. Who is your sleigh? An 8 tiny reindeer. Saint Nick. Yeah.
We don't have anything like this on LV-426. It's a pretty cool time of year.
Ladies and gentlemen, beings from around the universe, welcome to the Alien the Talking Xenomorph Christmas Show! Tonight, we have our special guest from the planet Hoth, Adak! Also lurking in the shadows we have Mr. Devil Owl Skeleton, the poor man's Baby Yoda, the girlfriends, Darth Vader's head, and of course, the one voice box wonder. I'm your announcer, Freaky Mask. Now let's give it up for your host with the biggest acid-pumping heart. First name A, middle name Lee, last name N. That's right, it's Alien!
I see you, and I see you. Thank you very much. It's great to be here for this most special Christmas show. I always get sentimental this time of year because the big man brought me to this world almost 40 years ago. Yeah, 40 years. So far, no airlock. This is the way. Yeah, I see you, Baby Yoda. Or, what's your name now? Gourmet, Ragu, Frou-Frou. Grogu, that's right, Grogu. Well, for what the human paid for you, it should be Snafu. Okay. They can't all be winners, folks. So what do you get when you cross a harpy, a Karen, and a teasing stripper with a flamethrower? You get that bitch, Ellen. They don't like the Ripley jokes. Can't imagine why. Whoa! Where did that come from? I'll make sure to fire whoever did that. Ha! Yeah. Was that you? I'm keeping my eye on you, because you've caused enough problems in the past. But hey, it's Christmas, so you chill, I'll chill. Okay, I guess that means a yes. Plus, it's not October anymore, so I'm fairly sure his powers are inactive. Really? Is it gonna be like this? You think he's warning me? About what? Look, I don't know what you're getting at. But again, it's the Christmas show, so just chill. I can handle anything. So anyway, like I was saying, Christmas is special. The fun, the merriment, the togetherness. Standing on the shelf for years on end after your human is all grown up. But hey, no airlock, am I right? Yeah. But enough about bitchy flamethrower-wielding brunettes. I want to bring out a very special friend. He was opened up on the same Christmas that I was. Same year, same morning. Ladies and gentle beings, straight from the planet Hoth and our human's garage. He's all the worse for wear. Adat! So, Adat, how's life in the garage? Very interesting. Does it get lonely? You got friends out there? Well, that's good, that's good. That's fascinating. So, throughout most of the year, you keep the Christmas inflatables from running amok by regaling them with your tales from the planet Hoth and your service to the Galactic Empire. Very cool. Gotta keep that garage population in check. I remember a few years back, the human caught the inflatables having some sort of conspiracy powwow in the garage. I think I freaked him out. Yeah, that was before you came back home here. Stuck in a box at the human's mom's house. What was that like? Cramped? Yeah, I guess so. The little brother. He was a bit rough on you back in the day, right? Whoa, whoa! Okay. I hit a nerve. Speaking of hitting nerves, has anyone ever told you that you sound like a dental patient right after having oral surgery? That's because of the heroic injuries that you sustained during the Battle of Hoth, and not from the little brother? Amazing. Well, let's see some more footage from your glory days with the Galactic Empire. Okay. So here you have you and your buddies looking all badass, storming the rebel base, right? Another badass shot. You're the middle one, right? Alright. And now...
Oh, I'm so sorry I defied the Empire!
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that Luke Skywalker, hero of the rebellion, was whimpering like a little bitch as you stomped on his snow speeder? You hired some guy to record that vocal, didn't you? Right. So you claim to have additional sound from that battle. Let's see. Oh, come on! It's the same clip but with some chick you hired to scream. Yeah, okay. Well, I have a question, as we found some footage of our own. So, who's a little friend, That's a bad day! That's a very bad day! Oh yeah, little man. Make yourself at home, please. Family dog always interfering. Anyway. Alright. Show again! Bad day! Very bad day! your chops. It's Christmas. It's all in fun. Let's continue. Majestic. Bad day for him too! Bad day for him too! What's up with all your friends? Yes. They sacrifice for the glory of the Empire. Where are you going? You don't need to kneel before Vader. The Empire has long since collapsed. Come on! Well, we have one more piece of footage from our nostalgic friend here. There you are, last man standing. A glorious day. Well, that's about all. Get up! Like I said, that's about all we have for our Christmas show. I want to thank our guests from the garage, At. I also want to thank Mr. Aller Sound Guy, Baby Yoda Grogu, or whatever your name is, for being cute, Darth Vader Head for aesthetics, my girlfriends for support, and even Voice Box Wonder for not causing me any major problems this time. Merry Christmas, buddy! And don't forget freaking NASCAR announcer. Now let's roll credits and get this party started!
Tis the season to be jolly. Don we now our gay apparel. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol. See the blazing Yule before us. Strike the harp and join the chorus. Follow me in merry measure. While I tell of those I treasure. Cast away the old year passes. Hail the new ye lads and lasses. Sing we joyous all together. Heedless of the wind and weather.
You have it, folks. The Talking Xenomorph Christmas Special.
That was pretty good, man. I actually like that one.
There he goes, man. Isn't that excellent?
Yeah, that was pretty badass.
Excellent. For just a dad.
Hey, you guys, make sure to check out Wrangler Dave's Trailer Park. It's going to be on Saturdays as well, starting at 8 p.m. Pacific time.
Yep, 8 p.m. Pacific time. PurpleStickey back at 11 p.m. Eastern. And right back here to the Sanitarium, the Midnight Show.
With Leatherface.
With Leatherface and friends. Thank you all for coming out. And this was only one thing I want you to remember. We off the hook, motherfucker.
Off the hook. Off the hook. Off the hook. Off the hook, bitches. Off the hook.
Off the hook, motherfucker.